Hey man, I say let's get to it, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, fight fans? Main man, me man in the building. Yes, sir. Hey man, y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Salute to you all, fight fans. Much love on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday we having out here in the DMV. It's a cold, chilly one out here, but the sun is shining, so I'm in a good mood, fight fans. How about y'all, man? Y'all know we ain't got no boxing tonight. Unfortunately, nothing to watch tonight, at least nothing that's really popping. So, we're going to sit down and see what we can talk about today in the good old sport of boxing. Salute to everyone that come on through. I want y'all to hit that thumbs up as you pull up, man. You already know. Hey, do the homie a favor, man, and hit that thumbs up as you pull up. You already know who I got up in this jump, man. What up, man? I got my main man on deck, first man in our house, DIL 87 in our house. What's up, man? Hope all is well out there, DIL 87. Hope all is well, man. And thanks for rocking out with me on this cool Saturday, man. My main man, 100 grand on deck. What's up, man? Muhammad Tola in our house. What's up, bro? Hope all is well, bro. What's up, man? We got to follow up that story from yesterday, man. Salute, main man, and my bro DIL 87. Salute to you, bro. Hope all is well, champ. Hope all is well, man. Hey, he says, oh, I thought that this fight was ready to go, main man. What happened, man? What happened? We all trying to figure that out, DIL 87. We all trying to figure that out, bro. And it's a heartbreaker, man. It's a heartbreaker to lose this fight, bro. This is not nothing that I'm over the moon about. It's a heartbreaker. If you're a real live boxing fan, this is something that you was definitely looking forward to, man. You was hoping to wake up to good news. You was hoping to wake up to good news. We all woke up to the worst possible news involving Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. And that is now they're talking about, man, that this fight is all fight fans. I'm sure y'all heard it's all over the place, man. The blame game is definitely underway. Whose fault is it? Was it the boot side? Was it the Virgil side, man? So, the blame game is definitely underway. Let's start from the top. Dan Rayfield coming out a bit earlier, dropping the bombshell on the boxing world, letting everybody know that pretty much it's not going to happen between Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Boots Ennis, man. I got a little quote right here from Dan Rayfield, man. And this is one of the things that he put out when it came, to the negotiations. He says, and I quote, the sides had agreed to the fight, which was supposed to be part of a mega card Saudi Arabia's Turkey Al-Sheikh is putting together for a Riyadh season event on February the 22nd. The fight cratered on Friday, leaving organizers looking for a new opportunity to fight Ortiz, according to multiple sources. And it goes on, it says, and I quote, the Saudis reached out to WBC, WBO junior middleweight title holder, Sebastian Fondora's promoter, Samson Lukowicz, to gauge their interest in the bout, end quote. According to Dan Rayfield's reporting as well, when you go a bit further into, if you look into his newsletter, he kind of laid out more and more detail in it. And it seems like what it came down to, fight fans, is an issue where they wanted that the boot side wanted to put a contract stipulation in to have the fight at 147 pounds. Now, anybody that's been following, we talked about this yesterday, anybody who's been following Virgil Ortiz's career, everybody and their mamas know that Virgil Ortiz cannot go to 147. The man almost took himself out of here. The last time we seen him down at 147. So what makes anyone think, even with Eddie Hearn, the audio we played yesterday, with the little slip of the tongue, oh, well, they sent me an offer for the fight to be at 147. That's it must have been a bad communication issue. But they sent me an offer for 147 pounds. And ain't nobody believing that. So seems as if that Virgil is not willing to compromise and go to 47, which can't blame him on that one. And Jaron Ennis is now basically, this whole thing fell apart. And Jaron Ennis is now left without a dance partner, fight fans. Really a bad situation here, bro. Really a bad situation here, man. So we're going to put some things on the screen. Of course, Virgil Ortiz come out first thing today, letting it be known, getting on it as soon as possible. It seems like that it just ain't got nothing to do with him. And according to Virgil Ortiz, I put it right here on your screen. He says, and I've always said, I'll fight anybody, and I remain true to my word. Every single person that I have been offered to fight, I said yes. It takes two to tango in boxing. So if I'm not in that ring fighting someone, no, it's not my fault. Time for some of you guys to stop saying that I'm ducking and don't want to fight, because that's not the case this time, and it never was. 100. And as you can see at the very bottom right there, we got Turkey Island Sheik chiming in. You will have a great fight. So whatever that may look like, or whatever that may be, you know. So Virgil coming out and letting it be known, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this, man. Not our thing, bro. You're not gonna drag me to 147. And I would, like I said, I don't blame Virgil Ortiz for that. You know what I mean? But damn, bro. It's like, damn. You know what I mean? Why would what in the world would Eddie Hearn and Boots in his team think in a million years that Virgil Ortiz will come to 147, bro? You know, these are I hate to say it this way, I really do, but these are forms of ducking. See, you got to understand, fight fans. Ducks come in different types of feathers. Ducks, they disguise themselves. They there's all kind of versions of ducks. You got ducks, you got super ducks. A duck is a duck, of course, but these they dress themselves out. Fighters price themselves out. That's a version of a duck. Fighters put terms into certain negotiations that they know that the other side ain't going to go with, but they're going to put it out there or bury it in the contract somewhere. And the second the other side pulls away, they're going to claim, oh, well, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. No, that's a version of a duck. Loading up the contract with BS. That's still a duck. It ain't always got to be a fighter on TV just saying, oh, no, I'm not going to fight this fighter. And we just call those ducks. No, there's many kind of ducks, man. All kind of ducks. Right about now in the sport of boxing, we got a bunch of freaking geese. Fucking geese, fight fans. Real spill, man. Why in the hell would Team Ortiz ask for a weight that they haven't fought at in years and by no means can make? Facts. That doesn't even make any sense. Why would Eddie come out and make it like that was a thing? Like he tried to put that out there yesterday. Everybody knows if this fight was going to happen, it would have had to happen at 154 pounds, right? And look, man, y'all can say what you want, but hold on, let me hide this real quick. Y'all can say what y'all want, fight fans, but listen, oh man, how did we supposed to know that it was going to happen at 154? That wasn't guaranteed. That wasn't guaranteed. Well, riddle me this. Make this make sense.
1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. You know, like I said, I want to fight the top guys, the best guys. You know, I want to be great. You know, I want to be, all-time great. You know, and that's what you got to do to fight these guys. You got to put yourself.
So we've always known, fight fans, that 54 was on the table. The man said it himself. He'd go up to 54 and fight whoever. This was right after his last fight. The man says he goes up to 54, he'll fight whoever. So now we got Virgil, a smoking ass fight, guaranteed to be a big money maker. Ain't nobody believe, bro. Everyone tuning into this one. Everybody. That February the 22nd card would have been just like off the hook, adding this fight to it. Just like we thought we was gonna get on the Madrimov and Bud card, we was gonna get Tim Tszyu and Virgil Ortiz. That would have been smoking. And so look. Everybody knew that this fight would have happened at 54 if we were talking about it. Boots was even leaning towards 54 once upon a time. So, man, look, bro, like this is just ridiculous to think about, man. And so it just makes me have to wonder, like, fucking now what? Now what, fight fans? Where we going? Are we going into what I fear to be a ditch? I'm looking high and low. Y'all know we good at this. This is what we do every week in and week out. We sit there, we look at the boxing landscape, and we look for little routes. But bro, right now, I can't seem to see routes. I don't see routes. Let's put this on the screen. You might say, well, Mainman, why not I don't know, Conor Ben? Like we was talking about yesterday a little bit. Conor Ben and Jaron Ennis. It's all in-house, right? Now we got an article over here on DAZN with Eddie being quoted. We've made an offer to Barrios. We're talking to Louis the Cubist. Me and him are straight together. We've also got on a February the 22nd card, Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. Ennis wants to unify. Okay. Barrios could be an option, but then you've got Stanionis and Brian Norman. We've got a decision to we've got to make a decision, and yesterday was Thanksgiving, which makes it difficult to make a decision what is effectively their Christmas day. Okay, so what he's talking about, fight fans, when he says that we've made an offer to Barrios and we're talking to Louis the Cubist, he's talking about for Conor Ben. They made an offer to Barrios for Conor Ben. So it seems as if instead of Eddie taking this opportunity to really blow up Boots and Conor Ben, like go really dumb with it, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this is the fight we're doing, February the 22nd, Conor Ben versus like he could be everywhere right now on every platform, on his platform, on DAZN, on Sky Sport, whatever. You're everywhere. He could be all over the place with Boots and Conor Ben, and boxing would be on fire with that shit right now. But we're nowhere near there. We're nowhere near it. So that if he's looking towards Barrios, and we know that Conor Ben has what we like to call options, right? Because he's rated high in a couple sanctioning bodies at 147. Eddie has been definitely doing some schmoozing when it comes to Conor Ben, because Conor is like top 5 in like 2 or 3 of the sanctioning bodies. So Eddie been definitely putting some work in on behalf of Conor Ben. Do we think that the work he's been putting in to get him so highly ranked, even though Conor Ben has been doing jack crap? But is any of that work for Jaron Ennis? We're routeless. We're routeless, fight fans. Like we've been doing this shit for months, bro. I like Boots. I like Boots a lot. So I'm that's why this Virgil thing was so huge for us, because we know that there ain't many places to go. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's take a deeper look. And this time, you know what? We're gonna be so serious about it. Damn the boxing scene and the Wikipedia stuff. We're going straight to the IBF. Let's look at straight to the IBF. Mo, let's see if we can see something that we don't know. Of course, Jaron Ennis is their champion. Let's look down in their rankings, man. They still got Karen as number 1. Hey, look, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm gonna look at a Boots and Karen 3. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna happen, shawty. I'm gonna roast that fight, bro. I'll be damned if we're gonna sit here and watch a Boots and Karen 3. How the hell is Karen still in the number 1 position? Make it make sense, IBF. Okay, they ain't update their rankings yet or something. Make this make sense, bro. We better get Karen up out of the number 1 position, because I'm telling you, bro, I don't want to see a third one, man. Other than that, man, what are we talking about? Jin Saki and shit. Who the hell? Jin Suzuki. Whatever, man. Conor Ben is in the number 4th position, of course, but we ain't even talking that. We not even in that orbit. This is why it just makes all kinds of sense. Ain't that right, fam? How much sense does this make? Hearn's dream would be building both Boots and Eggman separately and then matching them down the stretch for a huge fight, man. I don't think that ever happens, bro. I think if we don't do it, if we ain't doing it now, bro, I don't think it's gonna happen. Once Boots kind of go wherever direction he gonna go, more than likely if it goes towards 54, I think what Eddie is doing is hiding out Conor Ben, looking for an easy route, trying to hide him out in the division. Maybe Boots drops that title, and then maybe Conor's next in line for it. Of course, as you can see right here, according to the rankings, he is. Like, he's hiding out Conor Ben, bro. Like, he ain't trying to get Barrios. He looking at Barrios as the weakest link. They think that that's the weakest link to go after Mario Barrios. I don't see PBC making that happen. No shape, form, or fashion. I got a feeling that Conor Ben gonna be fighting for Boots' vacated title. If Conor Ben gonna get a belt at 47, it's gonna be Boots' vacated title. That's what we talking about. WBA, he don't got a chance. WBC, he don't got a chance. PBC got those divisions locked down. So I don't know, bro. So when we still talking routes, man, and once again, bro, high and low, we looking. He's talking about these unifications. Brian Norman, we've been down these roads so many times, bro. Brian Norman got a fight coming up soon with Top Rank. We know Top Rank is not going to let that WBO just walk away. They're just not going to do it. You can see, we can talk. We can. That's the invincible fight, the invisible fight, the fight that don't get played out in the public. That's a boardroom fight. They're not going to let that WBO walk out of their stable. Just not going to happen. So to do that crossover type fight sound good. All of this shit be sounding good. Sound good. But I don't believe it when I see it. As for Barrios, don't see it. Any shape, not for Boots and not for Conor Ben. I don't know. You know what? In the Conor Ben case, though, you do got to wonder. Now, PBC can say screw for all of them. And they can just unify Stanionis and Barrios. More than likely, that's the route, huh? They can just unify them two. They don't need to play with Eddie at all. Or let Stanionis continue to move through these ranks and hope that he can get Conor Ben a mandatory. But if that mandatory ever comes, you can best believe PBC is going to do a unification to get out of that situation. Then again, over here in the WBA, yeah, well, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You know, ain't going to be no mandatory over there. So you wouldn't even have to worry about anything, man. But at the end of the day, bro, like none of this shit can move, bro. Ain't none of this stuff happening. You would think that Barrios is maybe a bit flexible because we seen him on the Jake Paul card recently. But dog, Jake Paul and his organizers is not Eddie Hearn and his organizers. These are totally different camps. So once again, bro, if we're not even looking in his sanctioning body, none of us believe that unifications are on the table. Eddie ain't talking about his money man, Eggman right here. Ain't talking about Conor and Boots. But all Eddie is out here saying is, oh, we want to unify. We want to unify. We want to unify. Unify what? It's crazy, bro. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. So it's safe to say, man, that it ain't finna do a We Talking Boxing dedicated to Boots versus Current 3. Yeah, we can wrap that one up, homie. Never gonna happen, bro. Never gonna happen, man. They better not do that damn fight, bro. They better not do that damn fight, bro. That would be just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my main man, Mike Ryan, man. It's always good to see my boy Mike up in our house, man. What's up, Mike? Hope all is well, bro. Hope all is well, man. This is just ridiculous, fight fans. Just ridiculous. So Boots ain't got a route. Now, Virgil. Now, here's another thing that's a little surprising about that whole situation. They're saying that they took Turkey Al-Sheikh then approached Samson Lukowicz and Sebastian Fundora to try to see if they can line up a fight. So when I listen to that and I hear that kind of reporting, that tells me once again, then that situation clearly ain't locked down. Maybe this is how it is towards the end of the year, fight fans. These are open-ended situations in a lot of cases. So you telling me, and we just heard Earl the other day come out talking about something, well, he ain't heard nothing from nobody in a while. Now Turkey Al-Sheikh is saying that, yo, we approached Fundora. If Fundora's situation was locked down and done, they wouldn't be approaching Fundora now, would they? So a lot of shit is still up in the air, man. A lot of shit is still up in the air. When it comes to Boots, people gonna say, listen, 154 is the better route for him right now, because if nothing can move for him at 47, you look at 54 and we loaded. The question is, do they believe? That's all we're gonna keep on going. Do they believe? Bakram is the champ. Boots is the IBF champ. Can he move up and get a high ranking with the IBF? I say yes. The question is, they would never do a Bakram versus Boots. They would never move him up to do a Boots versus Lubin. They may do a Boots versus Josh Kelly, and ain't he an Eddie fighter? Well, last we remember, he was an Eddie fighter. Boots versus Xander Zayas. The IBF rankings at 154 is much more popping than the IBF rankings at 147. Tim Tszyu was in the IBF rankings at 54. You got much better names, much more easier political situations. Erickson Lubin perhaps could be possibly on loan from PBC. He possibly can be on loan. Josh Kelly has a relationship with Eddie Hearn. I'm not sure what it is today though. Don't quote me on it, but I know at one he was promoting Josh Kelly. I think he still is though, right? Xander Zayas, big name. I don't know if Bob would do it, but still he's in the rankings. They got to go beyond, and if you up in the top 5 somewhere, they got to go around you or through you to get the shot. Either way, big fights. The question is, does anybody believe? 54 is popping way more than 147, fight fans. We just looked at a graveyard at 47. Look at this. Even if you don't want him to jump in there with Bachran right away, if that's too much for Jaron Boots Ennis. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, fight fans. Make this make sense. I'm telling y'all, bro, there's a belief problem when it comes to Jaron Ennis, man. There's a serious belief problem, bro. And I'm either that or Eddie just afraid to gamble his money in one way or another. It could be that could be the case. You know what I mean? He invested, Jaron Ennis makes, like I said before, a lot of money when he fights. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I got the wrong screen up. He makes a lot of money when he fights, man. So it could be Eddie Hearn just, invested a lot of cash into him. Hold on for a second, man. Listen to a little bit of Eddie real quick. See what he had to say about this. I see his words all over the place, so we can just listen to him.
Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis. Talks obviously didn't go the way you would have liked.
No, I'm still talking, but when we got proposed the fight, it was at 147, which was obviously a no-brainer. Then we was told it was 154, which is fine, but it's just timing really. We've got unification fights in the work, and Boots has got to decide to vacate the title to move up.
He said we got unification fights in the work. In the work. My guess is if Eddie going to pull Boots away from the Virgil situation or put unfair stipulations in their contract, he says that they got something in the work. What could the something be? Because we don't see it. Are we talking about, dare I say, Blair the Flair Cobbs? Are we talking about Blair? Because that's all we can be talking about, bro. Matter of fact, why not? Why that's crazy to say, fight fan. Why not, man? Damn, Blair the freaking Flair. That's where we at with Boots. Philly, what y'all not pouring up in here talking about something he can do this and that to Terrence Crawford? Meanwhile, listen, we stuck with Boots and Blair. Eddie don't feel confident. Boots ain't coming out here to the public making no noise. Oh, nah, we want the fight. We buck him. Hey, Eddie, no, make the fight. Nah, this is what we've been wanting. This the big name. This the big moment. This is what we fight for. I see Boots. I don't see that kind of energy coming from Boots' side at all. At all, homie. Make this make sense, bro. This is the same dude that y'all was saying that would dethrone Terrence Crawford and Crawford would have to pass the torch to Jaron Ennis because of Jaron Ennis being the next Bud Crawford. This is all I heard. This is all I heard. Y'all say, oh, well, Mainman, he was a pup back then when he got out of the way of Bud Crawford. When he didn't take the opportunity back then, he was too young and he was too, he wasn't quite ready. Even though Boots and his side said they've been calling out Bud since 2019, right? But he was too young back then. Now here we are, fast forward a few years, and we're doing the same shit. Tell me I'm lying, fight fans. Tell me I'm lying. Keep lying to me, Eddie.
Then we was told it was 154, which is fine, but it's just timing really. We've got unification fights in the work, and Boots has got to decide to vacate the title to move up to fight for no title. So I wouldn't say it's completely dead, but time-wise, if they're looking to announce it today, it probably won't happen. But it's on Boots. It's up to him, and his You know, he hasn't made a decision about his weight class yet, but he's still leaning towards trying to unify. So that's probably...
See, Eddie has said this now a couple times. It's on Boots. It's on him. It's what he want to do. He has to make his decision. Like we talked about this yesterday. Boots had to make a hard decision as to whether or not he wants to stay at 47 and unify, or if he wants to go to 154 and take on the Sharks at 54. It's on Boots. Yet, once again, on this type of things, mum's the word out of the Boots camp. Nothing ain't coming out. They can talk about the sparring, all of the shit that happened in the gym, but no one's giving no answers about what's going on with this. What does Boots want to do? Now, if I once again play Boots' audio of what he told us that he wanted to do, then should I believe him, Fight Fans?
Said that 154 is a popping division. It certainly is. Deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. You know, like I said, I want to fight the top guys, the best guys. You know, I want to be great. You know, I want to be, all-time great. You know, and that's what you got to do to fight these guys. You got to put yourself out there.
Hey, bro, all I'm here listening to is the man's word. That's all I'm doing, Fight Fans. This ain't no dissing. This ain't no hate or nothing. Don't get mad at the fan. I'm just listening to the man's words. That's all I'm doing. The man says that if he had to go to 54, boom, boom. Eddie saying it's Boots' decision. Boots said, gave you his answer. So, I mean, what are we waiting for? You can't say things like this, bro. You can't say this.
The popping division, it certainly is. Deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. You know, like I said.
You can't say that if you know you ain't ready to move. So anyone that come against the Boots side is y'all can make it like people wrong. People are just listening to Jaron Boots Ennis. But then I listen to Eddie Hearn. He talking 147. Boots is saying he down to go to 54. Now Eddie is saying it's Boots' decision. Boots is quiet as a church mouse right now. What the hell is going on? It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So it's like, dog, it's a lot of things that ain't at play here. And it's very unfortunate, bro, because we all look, Jaron Boots Ennis, Philly son, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of high expectations for Boots Ennis. The question is when the hell is the show going to begin? That's all we wondering. As paying customers. We're just wondering, when is the show going to begin? That's all we wondering. You feel me? We got to make this make sense, fam. We got to make this make sense. Salute to everyone that's coming on through, bro. Eddie got spooked from the current fight of how shaky that performance was by Jaron. Eddie has no faith for Jaron at 154. Facts. That's what it seems. And look, bro, you got all the proof in the world. I'm beyond convinced now, bro. No faith. They don't believe in Boots. Everyone, all of these years, telling everyone how good that he was. Bozy out here, interviews rolling out, dissing Terrence Crawford, all of this jazz, all of these years telling us how good, yet we don't got so much as a B+ level fighter. And they're afraid to put him in there with A-level fighters. Man, why would you say that they're afraid to put him in there with A-level fighters? Because I got too much proof. Don't test me on that, because you'd lose. You'd lose. I don't care about how you feel about it, man. Man, I'm an eye professor, man. He's passed my eye test. I don't listen. Why ain't they doing it then, bruh? Why ain't they doing it, bro? Why when he had Bud Crawford cornered, they ain't put their foot on the gas? Why? Why didn't PBC give him a top name when he was so close to Steven Espinoza all of these years? Why? Steven is supposed to be PBC's friend to the end. Steven was Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man. You know, helped them usher the deals that he ushered with Showtime. Yet Steven, the best friend of Premier Boxing Champions, could not get them to do jack crap for his fighter The only fighter, may I add, the only fighter that he pretty much had under his control. Now, for years, I've said it was all because it's hard to even make an argument for politics in that case. I'm starting to be forced to believe that there's a lack of belief. There's a lack of belief. My question is, the same way that Eddie didn't believe, did Steven believe? Because if Steven didn't believe and Eddie didn't believe, Cameron Duncan didn't believe, RIP, who the hell is believing? That's all I'm asking, fight fans. Man, you wrong for that. Man, you wrong for that. No, bro, I'm just looking around like y'all saying that this dude is the man. He is it. What do I have to point to, fight fans? And the crazy part is that Slim, they actually was at a really, really good place, bro. Like, they built him when after that Vila fight, the performance he put on against Vila, and those that, you know, even after the current issue, like situation, they should have pivoted away from Curran after that first one, to be honest with you, because the second one didn't do him no good. The second fight actually made his stock drop worse than the first fight did. They should have just driven him into another direction, but they had momentum. All they needed was to grab was that big name fight. Eddie Hearn. Now I don't even know what to believe in the Norman situation. I was giving him a lot of credit and saying, well, Eddie don't have to go up but so high on the money, because if he rolled up 2 or 3 times, we understand. And it ain't Eddie's fault that they got to pay Bob, the tax man, and everybody under the sun. But now there's some new developments that came out since then. And it's making me look at Eddie a little funny. Like, you sure that you really did all you can do to make that Brian Norman and Boots fight? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And once again, who the hell is believing? You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Hey, man, salute to my homie, man, DIL87, for that wonderful support out there. Thanks, my friend, man. And thanks for always looking out for the homie, bro. Much love to DIL87, bro, in the super chat, man. He says, yo, there's only one Bud Crawford. One Bud Crawford. He talked the talk. He took your name and whooped your ass. Walk into the Hall of Fame land. There can be only one. There it is. And that's another thing. Hey, bro, like, if we got to that passing of the torch moment that everyone so loves in the sport of boxing, we got there, right? They didn't even take it. Who passes that moment up, bro? And keep in mind, when we were then talking about that, Bud was #1 pound for pound during that time. This was in the middle of Bud's knockout streaks, that beautiful knockout streak, fight fans. This was in the middle of the man's knockout streak. He was still knocking bammers out left and right. Like, this when Bud was really establishing his bones. Like, he was in the heat of battle. But he was #1 pound for pound. Hell, this was even before his undisputed gain at 147. Boots could have derailed all of that if he was what they say he was. But you don't even try. That's not how the fighters that I grew up watching. That's not how that shit work, bro. Shit don't work that way. It's no freaking way a young Sugar Ray Leonard gonna sit there and watch when he got within his arm reach and can touch a said champion, that he just gonna let that opportunity walk away. I can't think of 19-year-old Mike Tyson being right there at the title shot and just saying, you know what, I don't want to fight Larry Holmes. Nah, I don't want to fight Larry Holmes. Nah, he's just too good. His jab is too awesome. Who the hell wants to deal with that? There's no way I can picture that, fight fans. But in today's boxing, that shit a dime a dozen, huh, man? Tell me I'm lying, fight fans. Somebody tell me I'm lying. I can't picture this shit. This be some new ass boxing, bro. These cats get to the #1 position and say no, or their promoters say no. We just got you there for decoration, bro. So when people talk, they can look at the rankings and just say your name. That's why we're paying for publicity. We're not paying for you to be this freaking legend champ. No, that come some other time with some other promoter. But right now, we just concerned about kind of like, faking like we want to make you the champion. But we really don't want to do it. Look at what's going on with Schofield, right? We talked about that yesterday. That should be a done deal. I'm hoping it is a done deal. Ain't nobody got time for all of that clout chasing, man. I tell you, bro, what's really going on? So to my main man, Rick Swords in the house. What's up, Rick? I got love for Philly. Lately, they've been sending fighters to slaughter with that bad reconnaissance and unrealistic expectations. The play is to get him titles without fighting anyone truly dangerous. They look at Jaron. Let me tell you, Eddie looks at his age and he says, well, we got time. We got time. What is Jaron? 25, 26? So I think what Eddie looks at his age. The biggest question I'm sure Eddie is constantly asking Boots is, can you continue to make 47? That's probably the most important question he's asking Boots. The duck question and shit. Asking him the duck question. Can you still make 47? Just keep on making it. I'm going to tell you straight like this, homie. He might can keep on making 47, but what's going to keep happening with that IBF rehydration clause? Riddle me that. How much longer is Boots going to be able to keep dealing with that same day weigh-in? That's the shit that nobody talking about. Keep on playing these games. You keep on keeping them down there, messing with that IBF. Whenever he's not fighting in the unification fight fans, if he fighting anybody else in that rankings, guess what? We got a same day weigh-in where he cannot rehydrate more than 10 pounds. Now, Boots Ennis brought this up after his last fight. Tell me I'm tripping. Did he not bring this up? Maybe the weight getting to him. I'm getting bigger. I'm getting older. Meanwhile, Eddie is just keep asking the duck question of, can you make 147? Okay. Keep playing. The kid told the world how he felt, fight fans. The kid told the world how he felt after that last fight. Are we just going to continue to not listen to Boots Ennis and listen to Eddie Hearn? Can you make 147? Tell us you can make 147, Boots. Can you make 147? I need you to make 147.
It is deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. Like I said, I want to fight the top guys, the best guys. I want to be great. I want to be, all-time great. And that's what you got to do to fight these guys.
This is what happens when you take that money, though, bro. You only got but so much direction over your career, man. But Eddie says it's up to Boots. It's up to Boots. It's up to Boots, fight fans. It's up to Boots. That torch and crown is way too heavy for these dudes, says DIL87. Big facts, bro. Big facts. But hey, listen, you don't pass up on that moment, though, bro. You get a moment like that, you take it. You get a moment like that, you take it. We came up with that metaphor for Boots. I ain't said it in a while, but you don't drop $100 bill on the ground and run around the corner, run 2 miles, and come back and expect for that $100 bill to still be there. It's gonna be gone by the time you get there, for sure, for sure. I don't understand. That was a hell of an opportunity, and the only reason that someone would pass up on an opportunity like that is when you believe that they're not ready, and that's fine, y'all. And this is the thing, y'all. We gotta understand. Oh, he's 28. Damn, he's 28, bro. Oh, he's 27, turned 28 next year. Prime window is opening. Prime window is opening, bro. We can't keep this up. No, not prime. Not when we about to go into the prime, y'all. I know we not doing this at 28, 29. No, the hell we ain't. This got to end at 2024. Bro, the clock is ticking. 28. Shit. Nah, bro. So listen. For whatever reason that they're not gonna do him and Virgil, and they don't believe that he can get up and Eddie wants to keep him at 47 and make some unification happen. Granted, but look, bro, the clock is ticking, bro. He's told us he's growing. He told us he's getting older, and the prime window is pretty much open at this point. One more year at most is we can give him the prime window opening. But right now, his speed and athleticism and power, well, I'd say it about another year. He should be peaking. He should be peaking. Come on, man. We gotta speed this up, bro. We gotta speed this up, my man. Wow, bro. That is an eye opener. Why am I still thinking that this kid is like 25, 26 years old, bro? Wow, that is an eye opener, man. That is an eye opener. Yeah, that's what real ones do, bro. That's what real ones do. That's what real ones do, man. That's what real ones do. No experience, not even his prime yet. And Gamboa was in his prime running through guys. Man, look, a lot of these younger fighters are taking risks at 22, 23. Look at the shit that Devin did. Devin was undisputed before the kid was even 26 years old. Unified and Samoa. Boots has never been unified. Boots has never fought an actual champion. He's never fought an actual champion. At 28. Nah, we in the red, bro. Eddie, you gotta how you turn some situations like this down when we at where we at, bro. Damn. Bro, these youngsters are fighting. Look at young Schofield, bro. Schofield was trying to go at it with Shakur, who nobody calls out Shakur. Nobody. They all run from Shakur. Shakur is like the Debo at 35 right now. Oh, everybody run from. Oh, man, it's his style. Man, say what you want. They running. But Schofield like, nah, I want that smoke. I got nothing like that for my man Boots, man. And I want those moments, bro. I want those moments. What up to my man Kingsley, man? He says, yo, there is too much posturing in boxing, man. Yeah, sometimes it can be that way. Now, I am aware that we are at the end of the year. So we do got to all understand that. And so at the end of the year, things just like we're in the, I guess, early stages of form in 2025. But I got to tell you, I hope something gets did, bro, because right now, this fight has let me know. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not expecting no progress really on Shakur and Floyd Schofield. I think that's going to get flushed. So now this is over. Now this process has now brought to light that the Sebastian Fundora situation still is open-ended. So, and that means the Earl Spence Jr. situation is still open-ended. I mean, it's a lot of that's out there right there, though. So these are just, I guess, the early formations of 2025, man. Ain't none of this stuff set in stone. But damn, bro, February the 22nd could have been already damn near done, man. Damn, bro. Damn. Adam says, yo, why is this fight off, man? I missed it. It got off because they couldn't come to the agreement on the weight from what Dan Rayfield is reporting. Looks as if that Boots Ennis and his team wanted it at 47. While, of course, Virgil Ortiz, they can't make 147 whatsoever at all. And Virgil was letting it be known that, listen, he was willing to take this fight. He was down for this fight. Of course, Virgil going to take this. I never ducked no one. Virgil, now, I hate to say it this way, but Virgil is another one who never embraced the Terence Crawford fight, and he had opportunities as well. We're not going to just throw Boots in that same boat. Hey, Virgil is in the duck boat too. I mean, but this is what Bud Crawford was doing at 47. All of them young boys that we talking about, they were just like, you know what? No, we're going to let him go ahead and have his time. It's Bud's time now. We don't want to have nothing to do with that. This is his time. Virgil was one of them. Virgil and Boots. And they kind of still have not fought their way out of that shadow, unfortunately. They never fought their ways out of their shadow. They've never done anything that made fans kind of forget that y'all are two of Terence Crawford's biggest ducks. Your promoters ran serious protection programs for y'all back when y'all were at 47. Took y'all out of rankings, took y'all out of sanctioning bodies. Act like, man, Bud coming to you. I remember when he went to Virgil Ortiz fight, boy, they were so shook. They were so shook. And they asked Virgil about Bud Crawford. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. You know what I mean. I believe that I'm ready. And the fans, they They want to see it. So yeah, I think if everyone's okay with it, and it all lines up pretty good, and maybe if we can find a date in the venue and stuff, then yeah, I'll maybe take the fight. Maybe. That was Virgil, bro. Real spill. The interviews are still here on YouTube. So y'all got a big shadows to fight y'all way out of, bro. Can y'all do something to get out of the Terrence Crawford shadow? Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Boots did, though. He did want that Earl smoke, right? He did try to get the Earl fight. I think he wanted it. Looking back, bro, it's like, damn, bro. A lot of things look a little different now. I think Boots wanted Earl. Earl did come to his fight, but Earl ran out of there so fast. It was like Earl. At this point, I'm starting to think that Earl felt like he was just wasting his time. He didn't like what he saw. You know what I mean? Bro, it was literally at one time the fan bases, the Bud Crawford fan bases and the Spence fan bases was tossing Boots back and forth to see which one of their fighter had to deal with him. Oh, y'all ducking Boots. No, y'all ducking Boots. Now, no one even, that energy is not, it doesn't even exist no more. Eddie, you gotta do something, man. Since you done took over Boots, bro, he losing his blue magic, man. And I ain't feeling that, man. I ain't feeling that at all, bro. Y'all got Boots out here looking bad, man. I ain't feeling that, bro. They gotta do something about that, man. They gotta do something, man. They gotta do something. Hey, nasty work, man. People blah 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 blah. Hey, it doesn't make any why Boots would suddenly want to go to 147. This was his shot at a great fighter with a name, man. Though the biggest fight of his career. This was literally the biggest fight of his career. On the table, done. No politics. Everything else around him involves politics except this. Oh, and Conor Ben. That's it. Everything other than that, we talking Blair to Flair, bro. Bring on Blair to Flair. Blair to Flair, Jaron Boots Ennis coming live to you in April. Because according to Eddie Hearn, if they don't agree, which doesn't seem like that they are, according to Eddie Hearn, that they are going to do this they're going to return Jaron Ennis back in April. I think he said it while he was in this interview here.
But it's on Boots. It's up to him. And he hasn't made a decision about his weight class yet, but he's still leaning towards trying to unify. So that's probably going to be the option. Yeah.
So beyond February the 22nd.
See, this is what I don't get, bro. That's what makes it so. That's like a slap in boxing fans' face. How does Eddie Hearn say, well, he's leaning towards unifying, but we just play audio Boots looking at 54 like, yeah, I'm down for that. And we just heard Boots saying that he's struggling at 47. How does Eddie say that Jaron is leaning towards unifying, but then Boots publicly saying something totally different? That only in boxing, bro. Only in boxing you're going to get some shit like this, bro. They got us all up in the mix. Only in boxing.
Would not be surprised if we see a fight announcement between them two for the summer.
No, maybe in the summer, but February 22nd, I'm not saying it's completely dead, but it's difficult trying to close the fight on Thanksgiving and saying to Boots, right, you got to vacate your title today. He's like, well, can I not unify? It's like, well, you can, but we need an answer. So that was the conversation last night. So we'll see what happens today.
Yeah, does that mean he...
So Boots went to him and said, well, like a sad little puppy could do, because you see the type of voice that he said it. Well, why can't I unify? You see how he said that, like Boots is a little puppy.
Boots, right, you got to vacate your title today. He's like, well, can I not unify? It's like, well, you can, but we need an answer.
So it's Boots' fault. Boots wants to unify, according to Eddie. I tell you, fight fans, that doesn't even make any sort of sense.
So that was the conversation last night. So we'll see what happens today.
Yeah. Does that mean he could unify on February the 22nd in?
No. If he doesn't fight Ortiz, he won't fight till April.
So we won't see him until April. More than likely. And more than likely it's going to be Blair to Flair. In Philly. Philly, get ready for that one. Blair to Flair and Jaron Boots Ennis in Philly. Hey, y'all have at it, man. That should be a good fight, actually. Blair may make it a good one. He may just make it a good one. Now, a lot of people, you may wonder and say, can something be worked out on Boots' behalf where Boots can move up, still hold on to his belt, and can be able to, even win, lose, or draw, can be able to come back to his belt at 47. Now, this is a common thing in the sport of boxing. It is not a complicated thing to do. And Eddie is a more powerful enough promoter to make things like this happen, fight fans. So why isn't that on the table? Boots goes up to 54, right? If he beats Virgil, he stay at 54. He's a star in the making. We're moving forward. Everything is working. If he loses to Virgil, it's all love. Great fight. Stock can still be high if he put in a good effort. Comes back to 47. He's still a champ. But we all do know, you move up, it's never suggested for you to move back down. Especially a guy in Boots' case dealing with the IBF rehydration clause, or should I same day weigh-in clause the next day. It's not like he's going back to the WBC. He'd be going back to the IBF. So still having to deal with that after moving up. Now the body has now been adjusted to grow a little bit more bigger, and you telling your body, no, we're going back down, and still can't rehydrate the next day. Man, good luck with that, homie. I hope it works, man. We're watching. That's all I can say. That's tough. That's very tough. So my gosh, bro. I don't know, man. Eddie, bro, you got to come together with a grand scheme, brother. Don't know what that shit look like, bro. The only thing I can tell him is I got 3 words for you, bro. Blair the Flair Cobbs. That's 4, but shit. Blair the Flair Cobbs. That's your best fucking bet, bro. Real talk, man. Real talk. You know what I mean? That's your best bet, man. Hey, salute to my main man up in our house, man. All day. My main man, Knockout Boxing, 86 TV in the house. Hey, Knockout. Them boys winning on Thanksgiving. They put them commanders down, brother. It is quiet as a church mouse around the DMV. Salute to my main man KO out there, man, putting that good work in as always. And you definitely go check out my main man, Knockout Boxing, 86 TV. Unified with who? None of the 147-pound champions fight on the zone. Those fights aren't there for them, man. You ain't lying, bro. I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible, bro. Bro, we got no routes. We have no routes. All right, we're routeless. It's very unfortunate. We got one route, and that route, it belongs to Blair the Flair Cobbs. Unless they can entice Brian Norman. And we've went down that road already, fam. We ain't gonna do it again. We know that the chances of that are slim to freaking none. You know what I'm saying? God damn, bro. Salute to my main man KO, man. Salute to you, bro. Boots doesn't want to move up. He doesn't care about the belt. He just chicken. I'm trying not to go in that part of the discussion. I'm trying not to go into saying things like that about Jaron Ennis. All right, I'm trying, but god dang, bruh. I mean, the Espinoza crap, the Hearn crap, the Showtime crap, the Bud crap. It's just piling up, fight fans. It's piling up. I admit, but I'm not trying to do that. Boots is still a phenom. Okay, I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there. Boots is still. He's a good fighter. He's he's an offensive powerhouse, fight fans, huh? Oh, how about that, huh? He is an offensive powerhouse. All right. Now we talk about defense. Well, that's a different conversation. But offensively, he is a powerhouse. He is a juggernaut, fight fans. He is the best offense at 147. How about that? Now, you don't hear nobody saying that prop. He has the best offense at 147. Oh, man. So, hey, listen, I'm not ready to count out, the best 147 offense in the game. I'm not ready to count that out. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can say Mainman Boots is this, Mainman they ducking, they're holding him back. I am not ready to say that the man, he has the best offense at 47, man. So come on. Who throw? I mean, he can go switch. He's a switch hitter, fight fans. He's a switch hitter. Lord have mercy. Boots can move to 154 and keep his belt. Karen was his Mando. He don't have to have a Mando for another 12 months. Based on the IBF rules, big facts. This looks like a duck, dog. Yeah, you're right, bro. Damn. Why you do that, bro? Why you do that, KO? Why you do that? Damn, I forgot. Yeah, you did. You're right. He did just fight his Mando. So there's no obligations at the IBF right now. He's pretty much on a voluntary and can do what the hell he want to do. How the hell we had a voluntary and Eddie still don't know where to go? And see, I'm gonna tell you, man, hey, Boots fans, because y'all got a bad problem of pointing y'all wrath in the wrong directions. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. If y'all should be mad at anybody, it's no need to get mad at Virgil Ortiz. Okay, Virgil is at 54, minding his business. They called up Virgil. Virgil said, cool, I'm just not gonna do no crazy shit like that. Okay, there's no need to get mad at Virgil. Y'all should be mad at Eddie. Why ain't Eddie talking about Boots and Conor Benn? Why is Conor Benn so sacred? If we want shit like this to stop, that's where the wrath should be going, like towards Eddie. Eddie is the one, once again, playing picky choosy. So I don't know. Bro. I don't know. Y'all can't put this on Virgil, man. You can't put this on Virgil. I think that Virgil would have to beat Boots, honestly. I think that Virgil will have to beat Boots, honestly. I think that Virgil hits harder and has more real punching power than Boots. My deal is, Donald, man, that would hurt so much about this is that this was 50-50. It was a great fight, man. I mean, you're right. I tilt Virgil slightly, you know what I mean? But it's still, I think that Boots could have got up there and showed us something, bro. Like, really showed us something. Virgil went through some obstacles in his last fight. Do I think that he fought a better fighter? 100%. Than what Boots fought. But still, Virgil still went through some obstacles in that fight. I respect Virgil, and I thought he fought his ass off in that fight, even because I rate Boachuk pretty good. You know what I mean? But it would have been a good fight, man. It would have been a good fight. Now I still don't have no measure on Boots. I still can't sit here and tell y'all that Boots, how really good. I know he's good, but how good is I guess the question. Big facts. Brian Norman Jr. versus Boots in April. We ain't there, bro. We just ain't there. KO says, yo, Norman got a fight in March against the opponent that he had on Keyshawn's card before he got hurt. Stanionis is on Tank's undercard. Damn. It's too gone. Shit. That's it, bro. 3 strikes, we out, bro. That's it. Brian Norman, Stanionis, freaking Barrios. Then he even so much what they talking Barrios and Conor Benn, right? We just put the quotes on the screen a little earlier. We got nothing. We're routeless. Eddie gets control of the wheel and drives us into a ditch. We are literally routeless. The only one that we got is Blair, and they curry Blair. Now Blair's the man in demand. Now they're gonna have to call up Blair and say, Blair, you remember that stuff we said to you the other day at the press conference? Man, no, you know that's it's all business, man. It's strictly business, man. Come over here, come on, walk with me, talk with me. They're gonna be calling up Blair. Damn, I know Blair probably smiling from ear to ear right now. Eddie, you know my number. Yeah, that's Blair the Flair. Fucking Blair the Flair, man. Blair the Flair. Yeah, Virgil is very dangerous, man. Virgil is, see, what made that fight so good, Sonny, is that, hey, bro, both fighters are intense. It would have been the 4th of July, man. Both fighters are intense. Both men can punch. Both men are knockout artists. Both men take the fight to their opponent. It would have just been an intense fight, bro. I'm telling you, Boots' defense, it would have had to been crackerjack in there, man. And so is Virgil's. Because Boots has the best offense at 147 pounds, fight fans. You know, he has the best offense at 47. So I mean, look, it would have been a really good exchange of fights. The question is, who could have took whose punches, who would have been landing the cleanest consistently, and you just don't know. With both men dimensions, Boots being long, being a switch hitter, Virgil being intense, Virgil being a good body puncher. But all of these dynamics coming into play, man, it would have just been one hell of a fight. The biggest question mark that we would have had about that fight was more so is, what does Boots look like at 54? What is the extra weight would have done to the kid? And if the kid is telling us that, listen, I'm at 47, I'm not feeling like myself no more, I will be forced to have to think that 54, he feel much better, right? I will be forced to think that. I'll be forced to think that, man. It's too much smoke for Boots at 54, and honestly, 154 has always had so much smoke. See, bro, we can't say that. We can't say it's too much smoke for him at 54 because he can't stay at 47. If it's too much smoke, bro, then he ain't that good. I hate to say it that way. 28 years old. We can't talk like that no more, Mo. Hey, look, this was Donald. This 2 years ago, this 3 years ago, I got you. I'm with you. You're right, man. Maybe right now it's a little too heavy. Kids still kind of coming along. You know, this man got a belt and he's 28. We can't talk like that no more. We just can't. If he can't compete with the Bakrams, with the Zeus, with the Fondoras, with the Lubins, if he can't compete, the Charlos, the Earls, if he can't compete in that class, then what the hell are we talking about then? He getting $3 million a fight. Because right now, bro, we talking about nothing but wasting time. And next year he gonna be turning 28. Then what? He gonna be knocking on the 29, bro. And he ain't still fought one champ. Stanionis' offense is better. Boots thought Turkey would open up the coffers for easy fights. Turkey holds these fighters accountable by making them fight tough fights for the money. Respect. Actually, yeah, this was hey, when they were talking about Tim Tszyu and Virgil, that would have been off the charts, bro. That's a fight that literally could have been the main event of his own card, and they were putting it on the undercard, man. That would have been just off the chain. So we see what Turkey doing, man. We definitely see. Tell him to keep it up, man. Boots in protective custody. Damn. Eddie doesn't have the confidence in Boots against those top guys, man. It's easy to see it, bro. Facts. It's very crystal clear, I think, at this point, man. And it's sad to say because Eddie wasn't talking that way about Boots for a long time. Eddie has this thing with before he get these fighters, oh, well, they should be bigger stars. They should be bigger this. They should be bigger that. And if I had them, if they were with me, they'd be much bigger stars. Well, how would you make them a star, Eddie? Well, first thing I would do is, I tell them to get on social media. Yeah, that's what I do. You have no idea what you would do, bro. He be talking that talk from the other side. Look, he said the same thing about Shakur. Oh, if I ever got Shakur, he would be a much bigger star. Now you got Shakur, you have no idea what to do with him. Oh, Terrence Crawford. If I'd had Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford fought for me, oh, he'd be a much bigger star. Eddie, what did you do with Andre? Was he a much bigger star? Riddle me that. Was he a much bigger star, Eddie? Riddle me that. Did you make Devin a bigger star? Because I know Devin got paid very well, but the question is he a bigger star? Outside of him talking about Gervonta Tank Davis, the real star. What are we talking about? Eddie builds stars, though. What we talking about? Where's the star? But if I had them, if they were signed to me, okay. Yeah, I bet. So people look at this and they say, man, Gervonta Tank Davis, we thank goodness that he don't do business with Eddie Hearn. They thank goodness. Because you would have drove him into the same ditch as you driving everybody else. Or only the American fighters being driven into the ditch. Don't make no sense, bro. We gotta get Boots about this ditch, fight fans. We got to get Boots up out this ditch. We're going to get ready to shut this song down. We done went about a good hour. Salute to my main man, Donald. He says, yo, if Boots is going to stay at 47 to get undisputed, then he is going to have to take the pay cuts and overpay to do it. If not, just move up. If not, he will probably outgrow 47 before getting the belts. My fear, Donald, is that something goes left at 47. Dog, my ears are wide open, my man. Wide open. And Boots told us after his fight that 47 is becoming a problem. He says, I guess I'm getting older. It's starting to affect my performances. He has to deal with the rehydration clause. That's what scares me about Boots more than anything. Because that current, if the Boots fans want to say, well, man, the reason he looked the way he looked in current fight is because of the weight and he's struggling, bro, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? It ain't gonna get no better, fight fans. Boots has never had a preparation problem. Boots has never had that. He's always been young enough to squeeze down to 147, but now we're knocking on the door to 28. Now we're knocking on the door to 28, and I got Boots Ennis, who's never made a complaint like this publicly before, saying that, you know, it's the weight. I got to find that clip, man. I'm gonna find that clip, dog. It's the weight. You know, maybe I'm getting older. I'm getting bigger. I don't know, man. That's what scares me more than anything, dog. And he gonna end up getting in one of these fights. His stamina gonna end up fuck around and get zapped. He's gonna wonder in round 4 and round 5 why he feeling the way he feeling. And his body is not operating and performing the way it needs to perform. And these boogeymen, that's what I like to call it, the boogeyman. The boogeyman normally doesn't show up in sparring. The boogeyman don't show up when you hitting the bag or you hitting the pads. The boogeyman shows up in the middle of that damn fight. And then you telling the world after that fight, I don't know what happened. I just didn't feel like myself. I don't know. Well, boogeyman showed up, homie. Boogeyman showed up. That's my biggest fear when it comes to Boots. But they say he got another couple fights at 47, so we just gonna all wait and see. I want to give a major salute to my main man, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute to my man up north. What up, Bruce? You want a jazzy, chill spot to learn some good boxing, fight fans? Not to mention my man do game trivia and the whole 9 yards. Check out my main man, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more, man. Hope all is well with you, my bro. Hope all is well. Donald says, yo, Camille and Tank are so short, fat, light-skinned dudes. Tank beat like 170 out of camp. I heard about Camille Moulton missing weight, man. Yeah, I know that was done for you. When you miss weight like that, of course, it's done purposely. Man, Floyd wasn't letting Danny Garcia promote his fight. Man, somebody got the Camille, bro. Man, look, man, miss weight, bro. Fuck this junk. I don't worry about this, man. It's the Danny shit, man. Fuck this, man. Miss weight. Telling you, man, same, man. Boxing is so dirty, bro. So dirty, man. Boxing is dirty. Off subject a little, I'm ready to put up a few dollars on Morrell to beat Benavidez too, as Benavidez has never fought no one his size. He always bigger, just like when Klitschko lost to Fury due to his size. Man, yeah, I can't wait for that fight, bro. Salute to my main man, David Benavidez, bro. That is going to be one hell of a scrap right there. That is a true, really, really good fight. Definitely leaning towards Big David, not Little David. Going towards Big David, not Little David, fight fans. And yeah, this is going to be smoking, bro. That's pretty much my anticipation right now. And I think that's the one I'm anticipating more than anything. I'm really looking forward to this Hitchens though, and this Hitchens and Liam Paro fight next weekend. I think that's going to be something to really take in, bro. I love to see a fighter going into their absolute first world title shot, man. There's something special about that moment. So, yeah, that's going to be a good one to look forward to. But there's no fight that's been made right now that I'm probably not looking forward to more than David Benavidez and David Morrell. That's going to be one hell of a fight. The old crafty veteran, the real champ teaching the young boy, you know, exactly what it is, man, when you run up against a real one, man. That shit gonna be good, man. That shit gonna be good. Like I said before when we talked about this a couple weeks ago, bro, I'm just a little thrown off by Morrell's energy. Just a little thrown off. Just a little bit. A little thrown off because I expected for Morrell to be all in David's chest. I mean, all of the trash that he said and all the shit that came out of his mouth over time. I expected Morrell to be a beast up in there at that press conference, but I don't know. It felt like when he was in the presence of David, man, like he was a little tame, you know. And then when he went to his interviews and he ran to the cameras again, he was back there on that soapbox talking that trash again. And see, these type of things, fight fans, as we always say, they translate into the ring. You know, we thought it was a game when we saw Jermell Charlo treating Canelo Alvarez like freaking Johnny Cage. Oh, Canelo, can I get your autograph, please? We thought it was a game, didn't we? We thought it was a joke. Oh man, there's no way. Charlo, this is an act, man. He doing that just to get the fight, you know what I mean? Just to make Canelo feel good. Because you know, you gotta have that feel good factor to make Canelo want to fight you. You gotta kiss his big toe, you know what I'm saying? Oh nah, you know, but we thought it was an act. No. And I said, you know what? Once I got beyond the part of thinking that it was an act, I said, yo, fight fans, this is going to translate into the ring. Watch, this is going to he's going to get in that ring, that same energy and attitude he carrying into this fight. He's going to carry that shit into the ring, and it's going to make for a horrible fight. And damn, ain't what happened. Never saw Charlo fight that way. And we got many examples like that. Many. So I look at Morrell and I ask myself, will this shit that he doing translate into this fight? Or is that you know, that tame energy? You know, David is an imposing figure, especially when he had full weight before he got to cut weight and all that stuff. He's an imposing ass dude. David looked like a 200 damn near pounder. David be having a little big gut thing going and all that sometimes. You know, David get big. So he can be an imposing figure when he right there in front of you. And it looks as if that Morrell, well, he felt every bit of that energy, because David said he gonna break his mouth. David said, I'm gonna break his mouth. I'm gonna break his jaw. You've been running it too much. He ain't gonna be able to say a damn word when it's over, because I'm breaking the jaw. The reason he aiming for the jaw is because of all of the shit that's been coming out of his mouth. Y'all been hitting me up, man. You know, Morrell gonna beat him. Y'all have no evidence of that. He's fought nothing like David. David have seen 100 Morrells. He's fought nothing like David, bro. Nothing. Not only does Boots have to make 147, but the IBF only lets you rehydrate 10 pounds. Big facts, free mind. That's what I'm saying. Every day that passes, bro, we're not getting to a better place. We're getting to a worse place because of what Boots said and that 10-pound rehydration clause. You know what I mean? Like every day that we get in age or we get further away, that it's worse. And now you're talking about keeping Boots out. You got to, and then that's another thing. You got to keep him active now. You got to keep him very active. You got to keep him training and keep him fighting for order for him to stay at 47. You can't have Boots sitting around fighting once a year. That's not going to be good for a dude that you're trying to keep at 147. I'm just saying, with a 10-pound rehydration issue. So I don't know, bro. Boots is going to have to, man, make that decision, bro. And it's going to really, I almost wonder how will it look to fans if Boots come out, I don't know, a month or two from now and said, you know what, I got to go to 54 after the Virgil boat is passed. Oh, man, that's going to look terrible, bro. That's going to look terrible, man. That's going to look terrible. Then people are saying that Morrell looked bad versus Hot Rod. But that dude is a boxer, counter puncher. And Benavidez don't fight like Rod, because Benavidez is going to be right there for all of Morrell's shots. That's true. That's very true. And I think he did have some issues with Hot Rod in that fight. And the crazy part about that fight, bro, is the issue that Hot Rod gave him was the jab. Like Hot Rod was keeping that space and working his back foot, and every time Morrell was trying to run up on him, he was running into that jab. And granted, they do fight different, David and Hot Rod. They do. David, he's gonna come after you after so many rounds. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna stay coming after you. He's gonna turn into Frankenstein. But David got a good jab. And David he has the ability with his hand speed to definitely build off of his jabs and put together 2s, 3s, and 4s. So that's the thing I look at, and I say, well, listen, if he kept running into that jab, you don't want David to get the building off his jab. You don't want David to get in 3 and 4 territory and you shelled up. You don't want that, man. That's dangerous, bro. That's a dangerous way to fight David Benavidez. Let him, get to the, work off his jab like that, especially in the come forward fashion. I think what Morrell can take advantage of with David is that he's just as heavy a puncher. And most importantly, he likes the body. And it's always hard to fight with David in the trenches because of his hand speed and his just will to want to fight. But that's what it's going to take. You know what I mean? You're going to have to you're going to have to hit David in the midsection. And that takes a lot to stand at that range and to want to constantly trade with David at that range. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous. But that's what it's going to take. But he can build off it, bro. He can build off. He can flick it. He flicks it out fast. More so in the measuring fashion. It's not like in Hot Rod's case where it was a bit stiffer, more so pole like. You know what I'm saying? But David got a fast jab where he can touch you and build off it. Touch you and build off. Next thing you know, he throwing flurries, punches, and bunches all over the place coming off of the jab. Now his defense can be exploited at times. You would think that Morrell can take advantage of some defensive, irresponsibility, but listen, that takes a lot too. David got a chin, he got a whisker, and he's going to take one to give one in most cases. He's not going to just let you get away with touching him without him touching you. That's how David is always fought. He ain't going to let you get away with that but so much. And he's going to want to turn the tide of that fight after a certain portion of that fight. Like after about round 5, you ain't going to see David going backwards too much no more after that. Man, we got a cracking ass fight, man. We got a cracking ass fight. Hey, this shows me that Boots isn't built like that, turning down a fight that would make your path superstardom that much more feasible than ever. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. Jaron Ennis got the best offense at 147 pounds. Okay? Jaron Ennis has the best offense at 147. So, okay, he refused the Virgil fight again. Like they're not fighting, okay, but that still doesn't take away that he has the best offense at 147 pounds. And on top of that, he is the IBF champion. Hey, whatever happened to whatever happened to Cody Crowley? That would have been a good one. Where's Cody Crowley? His eyes are not fixed yet. Him and Cody Crowley could have still did it, right? Whatever happened to him? Well, we not gonna flush Boots, man. Yeah. we not gonna flush Boots, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. But I understand where y'all coming from to a certain degree. I really, really do. Morrell is the more talented fighter, but it's all mental for him, I think. Well, mental is definitely going to play a part in it because when you're in round 4 or 5 or 6 and you start to feel a little bit of getting winded and you still got David throwing all of these damn punches, well, what are you going to do? Your mental is going to have to be super strong to figure out the answer in those moments. So his brain is going to be tested along with his physical. Mind, body, and spirit all going to be tested against David Benavidez. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Salute to my main man, Pito Fresh Gabar in house. What's up, Pito? Hope all is well. Happy holidays to you, bro. Happy holidays. I hope all is well with your family. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed the holidays. Looking forward to some of these leftovers I'm about to go and dig into in a second. Can't wait for that, man. Hey, I love me some leftovers. It's gonna be turkey sandwiches, ham sandwiches. Most importantly, macaroni and cheese for days. People be like after about day 3 they get tired of it. Well, I say day 2 most people get tired of it, right? Y'all probably done already put most of y'all stuff already up, huh? Or maybe y'all ate a little bit today and y'all like, I'm done. Gave most of it away to the cousins, gave it away to the little family members that come around, gave some to the neighbor. I don't know, but not me, bro. I'm cool with it. I'm eating that bitch down to the gristle. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a skeleton in my refrigerator before I get that shit away, bro. I'm gonna eat that bitch down to the bones, all the way down to the skeleton. This the only time of year I eat this kind of food. This the only time of year. I'm not gonna let a day go past until all is gone. They're gonna be like, damn, bro, it's day 5, man, bro. Thanksgiving is over, man. Nah, and what? Hey, bro, the turkey is turning orange, bro. You sure you want to eat? I'm good with orange turkey, bro. I swear I'm good with orange turkey. So man, hey man, I'm gonna be at it for a minute, bro. I gain weight during this time of year every year, man. Make sure y'all got them gym memberships ready to go, bro. Make sure y'all got them gym memberships ready to go. You know, Boots is all smokes and mirrors, and he don't want no smoke. And they said that he is ready for Bud. F out of here. Well, we know he ain't ready for no Bud. You know what I'm saying? That's the action. The action speaks louder than words. But Jaron Ennis is still the best offense at 147 pounds. You know, that's what we all know. That's something that we're all sure about. You know, his offense is better than Stanionis. It's better than Barrios. It's better than Brian Norman's. Okay, that's some damn good offense right there. That's some damn good offense. So, you know, that's all I'm going to say about that. You know what I mean? So to my main man, last of a dying breed. What up, man? Hope all is well, brother. Hey, main man, what's up, man? With Camille Moten and them 14.6 pounds overweight. Yeah, that's why I say, man, somebody told him to do that, bro. They set up Danny Garcia's shows, bro. Somebody said sabotage that, man. That sounds like sabotage. That ain't even trying to get an edge right there. That's not even, oh, I'm gonna miss weight and come in with the event. No, that's, we shutting this whole shit down, period. So that sounds like a sabotage right there, homie. That's the way it goes, man. Y'all know they don't want to see these fighters come up and become the new promoters. They trying to shut these boys down, man. Y'all fighters got to understand. In a lot of cases, y'all, it's good that y'all gonna become promoters. Use your money and keep, you know, growing it in the sport of boxing. But the old guard, the old class, they gonna fight y'all tooth and nail. They don't like when boxers do stuff like this. Nah. So be advised. It's gonna be a lot of sabotage when these fighters try to do that, you know. But it is what it is, man. So I'm gonna end it right here, fight fans. We done went for an hour and 20 minutes. I want to say thank everybody for coming on through and rocking out with the homie today for the day's live stream. And just keep in mind, man, because I always got to remind y'all, hey, listen, if y'all ever want to get on and rock out with me, just say the word link. That's it, man. We always got links. You can always come on through. Who knows? You may can change the subject and we go down a different road. Feel free. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to come on through and chop it up with the homie, we're going to have our phone lines be rocking and rolling real soon. And really looking forward to it. But it looked like the next week pretty much was going to dominate a lot of boxing conversation is this Richardson Hitchens card. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to try to come on back tomorrow for an episode of official episode of We Talking Boxing Live and put all of this stuff in a newsy form and do it the way we do it on Thursdays and Sundays. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day out there, man. I want to say thank y'all once again. Everybody hit that thumbs up on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, do that homie a favor, man. Just hit that thumbs up. And I really appreciate y'all all, man. Real spill. I really do. The thing is that Boots versus Virgil was this generation of Crawford and Spence. And they could have had trilogies if they want. And even the same age. Man, dog, all of that what if, man. You right, man. Dog, that's a huge situation. Like all together, it's a huge situation. They could have done trilogies. They could have done rematches. Their careers is running pretty much parallel to a certain degree. Oh, it's all kind of money could have been made from this situation. Virgil was a good name, especially when you put him with the dance partner Jaron Ennis. The Latinos would have been backing him big time, bro. Philly would have came out in droves for Boots. In droves. This fight got money written all over it. The issue is, once again, man, the issue is, from what we all know it to be, fight fans, these damn promoter games. That's what it is. Promoters running protection. They got investments. They don't want to see certain investments go up in smoke so fast, so soon. They don't want to lose one fighter to the other promoter, and then this promoter doesn't want to lose his fighter to that promoter. I just seen Eddie Hearn get mopped up by Frank Warren. He got mopped up. Now, look, the UK public, they, as much as love as we got for Eddie, because he keeps us entertained and he's always public. That's always good for Eddie. That's why I got a lot of love for, and I do consider Eddie a really, really good promoter. I really do. But on the UK soil, they looking at Frank as top dog right now. Eddie lost his blue magic to Frank. Now we might like what Eddie doing because he keeps, like I say, he's so public. But in the UK, they looking at Tyson Fury. Well, he's the big heavyweight, right? Oleksandr Usyk doesn't belong to Eddie. Anthony Joshua's in the dustbin. This is why Eddie is protecting Conor Benn with his kung fu grip, because the only investment on UK soil on that level that Eddie got is Conor, and he's hoping that maybe he can do an AJ and Fury thing, right? But right now, I look at Frank's outfit and all of the fighters he got over there with Joe Parker, Hamza Shiraz, and all of them dudes he got over there, and all of the people he just re-signed. He got the best heavyweight. Well, one of the best heavyweights. Usyk is the best, right? Shoot, bro. I mean, look like to me the stable. When I put stable versus next to each other stable, Frank got the better stable. And on top of that, DAZN just invited Frank to do a deal next year. So Frank is going to be over there on DAZN. What the hell is really going to happen to Eddie? Ooh, fight fans. That can turn into a really, really bad thing for Eddie. Eddie needs a star. That's why he's protecting Conor. That's why we can all forget about Conor Benn and Jaron Ennis, because Eddie needs a star. Ooh. And like we always say, fight fans, everybody wants to be a star. Eddie needs one. Eddie needs one. And maybe this is the reason he's running certain protections with Boots. Maybe he feel like, look, I got to protect Boots to invest in my star power in America for whatever reason. And he got to protect Conor to invest in his star power in the UK. Other than that, who we got? Derek Chisora? Who else we talking about? Who else making some waves? Is there in another? Eddie better invest in better young talent. Like, who's the youngster? Who's the youngster? DAZN gonna be looking back like, okay, we got Oscar. He got some good young talent, Lil Schofield and all. Oh, he got Hitchens. He do got Hitchens. So that's good. Well, he can build with Hitchens. He got Hitchens, and he still does business with Devin, right? He still does business with Canelo. Damn, his American talent is really keeping him afloat right now, believe it or not. And right now, he can't even really match Devin up with no one, but Paro, his American talent is really keeping him afloat right now, bro. Real talk, bro, because Conor Benn just ain't ready. And you can't even put Conor in there with really a serious threat, too serious. Because if Conor get beat and loses his blue magic, oh, man. I don't know, bro. We're going to see how Eddie maneuvers out of this, man. Will he sign some new talent? I thought I saw something come out that said that Eddie was supposed to have been announcing something huge or something like that or something. I don't know. It must have came and went. Must have fell through the cracks. But it is what it is, man. All right, fight fans, we get it up tomorrow, man. Y'all come on through and check for me tomorrow. If I don't make it through tomorrow, then I'll be coming through soon after that. So it's going to be one or the other, you know. But y'all come on and rock out with the homie, man, next time we get on through. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. To the next video, family. Have a blessed day out there. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man. Real spill. To the next video. Peace out.